this is Mark with Old Spartan Fitness. This is a video about why I started the Old Spartan Fitness blog. I'm going to try to keep it short, maybe 4.5 minutes or so, but basically I realized there was a couple of problems. The first problem is that there's a lot of bad information available to the public, to you and I. And I mean, this really applies to any problem, but specifically I'm talking about health and fitness information. And the issue is that there are real experts out there, people that know what they're talking about. The scientists, the researchers that actually have the answers to the questions that we seek. But the problem is the people that we go to for the answer, the sort of the healthcare practitioners, tend to have a different view. And I'm not dissing the professionals, but they learn sort of from a different system. And an example, let's say you had a bad back, which might be a real example since it's fairly prevalent. But let's say you have a bad back, and you might go see your primary care doctor for advice. You might go to a chiropractor. You might go to a physical therapist. You might go to a surgeon, an orthopedic surgeon. The chiropractor is going to basically say you've got some sort of a back, spinal issue. He's going to snap your back and do his thing. The physical therapist is going to have a therapy program, 8 to 12 weeks of massage and different therapies, and basically whatever your insurance would support. The surgeon's going to say you got a disc problem and recommend the latest and greatest surgery or something to address your back problems. And it's not that they're intentionally misleading you. This is just what they know. And they know this because the way the system works as far as how information flows is this is how they learn. A doctor, when they go to med school and do their internships, they learn that when I see this symptom, I prescribe either this medical device or this drug as a solution. That's just kind of the way it works. The researchers are kind of behind the scenes. They don't have an easy method to get their answers out to you. I mean, they do write books and papers and stuff, but there's kind of this chasm between the real knowledge and the people over here that are looking for it. So that's kind of the first problem, that the people that we go to, sort of the pseudo experts, I call them, that we go to for our advice, don't really know the answers in general. I'm not, there's probably some good ones out there, but in general, we're getting bad advice. The second part of the problem is the internet. The internet is, the explosion of available information. There's sort of the good and the bad of the internet. The good is, any question that you have, you can find the answer on the internet. I mean, it's kind of amazing. You go in, do a search, and you can find the answer if you can, search through all the BS that comes back, on your search results. I mean, there's no filter on who can create information in the internet. Anybody can go on there and say, here's what I think I know, and write an article or a blog post or whatever. It's out there, and it comes back as a search result when you look for information. And actually, most internet writers, bloggers, they tend to be sort of Me Too type thinkers, and are just really reiterating, regurgitating conventional wisdom. The old wives' tales, the theories about what they think they know, and so they kind of exacerbate the problem by really reinforcing a lot of the misinformation that's already out there. They're not the real experts. They're sort of just saying, yeah, I think the same thing as everybody else thinks. So you get more and more of the bad information. So that makes it hard when any Joe Blow looking for some information. It's hard. They get back all these returns that are saying the same thing. It feels like, well, this must be the truth, when in fact it's just a magnification of some distortion of the truth. So that's kind of the problem. It's sort of information and weeding through it. So the Old Spartan Fitness is really about finding out what information people are looking for, again, in this health and fitness space, and primarily the boomer market. What are the you know, the after 50 guys and gals, women, looking for, and weeding through it, all the crap that's out there, and trying to find those few gold nuggets and providing them back to you. So that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm doing, and I hope you like it. Thanks.